Hi everyone, it's Luke here from LMJ Vids. I'm just here with another video for you guys, brand new video. Instead of doing any unboxing videos, I thought I would do a little bit different this time. I'm going to basically show you the games that I've bought this year as like a game update sort of video. What games I have been playing for the first few months of the year. I will start doing individual unboxings again. But obviously, as I've already kind of started these games and been enjoying them, and I thought I'd share them with you guys. So let's further ado with that. Let's get started. So the first game I bought this year was Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Now, Prince of Persia is one of my favorite series. There's the back as well. I know it's kind of a bit like an unboxing video. Um, Prince of Persia is one of my favorite series. Obviously, growing up with playing the Sands of Time trilogy, and obviously the 2008 reboot, and the Forgotten Sands. I've played all those as well. I've enjoyed the series quite a lot. Um, and this one, obviously, it takes the series to obviously in a bit of a different direction. You have a 2.5D action platformer slash Metroidvania, where obviously the emphasis is on platforming and combat in this game. Um, let's just say I have been thoroughly enjoying it. The game runs a solid 60 frames per second on the PS5, and it can get up to 120 frames per second if you kind of tinker with the settings. I've had no kind of frame rate dips or anything like that. Um, Obviously, it is about obviously restoring the world's balance, and you play as a character called Sargon, who is actually not the prince this time, um, but obviously part of the Immortals, which obviously are there to save the prince this time. So yeah, it's a really interesting story. I am probably about three-quarters of the way through. Um, Obviously, I play multiple different types of games at the same time, so I know I really should concentrate on one game at a time. So yeah, this is my first one. I really am enjoying it. If anyone's got any questions about this game, please leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to you. So that's Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. The second game I bought in 2024 was Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. Now, Banishers is a action RPG by Don't Nod Entertainment. Don't Nod Entertainment is obviously well known for Life is Strange, Vampire, that was also an action RPG. On the back of the cover, at the back of the box, obviously you've got the two main characters that you play as, and obviously your companion, the female character, actually, spoilers if anyone hasn't played the game yet, does die at the beginning, and you have choices whether or not to revive her or let her kind of ascend to heaven, kind of sort of thing. But yeah, no, basically it's a really story-driven game. Focus Entertainment, obviously the publisher. They've obviously published games including Evil West, A Plague Tale, that sort of stuff, which I've also played. So they're really good games. Now back to Banishers. Yep, so there is a lot of combat in the game. There is obviously choices, story choices. So you can either banish certain people or let them obviously ascend, which is really cool. It does affect a bit of the storyline. Obviously, the the outcome at the end that you can change, which is really cool. Don't Nod Entertainment, obviously best known for Life is Strange. They also released this like a small little indie title also last year called Jusant, which was a mountain climbing sort of adventure. Did try that out as well. I am a fan of Don't Nod Entertainment. If anyone wants to know obviously more about this game, let me know in the comments. You play as obviously Anita and Red. Those are the two main characters, and you are exploring a world called New Eden. But obviously, if anyone wants to know any more information, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. So that's Banishers. And then obviously in my previous video where I did an update and I'm obviously apologizing for not posting in a while, I have brought Outcast: A New Beginning. Now, Outcast, the original Outcast, was released ages ago. I did not play the original, so I do apologize. But obviously, I have been keeping an eye on this game for a while, and it is pretty much a third-person action adventure. You play as Cutter Slade on the planet of Adelpha. There is some pictures of obviously the world and obviously the characters. There's Cutter Slade obviously in the back as well. This obviously is a sequel. Yeah, the original came out in 1999, apparently, according to the back of the box, which is quite funny. So yeah, didn't play the original. There's obviously there's different mechanics in this game. You do require a jetpack, which helps you obviously explore the world at different heights. You can obviously glide and fly around the world, which is really awesome. The graphics are really solid. I've only just started this, so it is quite early days. I'm actually only early days in the game, so I need to get back into playing some more. But what I've played so far, it is enjoyable. Definitely a solid. It's not obviously, don't expect it to be, say, God of War's like graphics and stuff like that, but the world is like very pretty, and it does look nice on my 4K TV. The characters themselves, so far that I've met in the adventure, are pretty pretty decent. They kind of help you kind of get to know them quite regularly and stuff like that, and yeah, you gain some abilities. Obviously, throughout your adventure, obviously you start off with gaining your weapons, then you get kind of equipment to help you glide and stuff like that. And there's obviously skill trees and stuff like that. Appeal Studios, I believe, they developed a game last year called Gangs of Sherwood, which was I think obviously it was based on the Robin Hood series. Didn't play that one. Obviously, I can't buy every single game that comes out. So yeah, so if anyone wants to know more about Outcast: A New Beginning, leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And my last purchase of this year so far kind of came out on the same week, so it's been quite a busy week. And I bought Alone in the Dark, which is obviously another reimagining of a kind of a cult kind of survival horror series that came out obviously like ages ago. Again, I'm new to the series, so please bear with me if my knowledge isn't 100%. But obviously, this is obviously another kind of survival horror sort of game. You play as Edward Kenway and Emily Hartwood, I believe. Yes. And they are obviously played by a couple of celebrities. I think David Harbour is obviously the guy, and obviously Jodie Comer is the woman, the female character Emily Howard. Again, you obviously have to explore the world, solve puzzles, and obviously fight some weird creatures. Again, I'm very early in the game, so I haven't come across any specific kind of scary scary game. There's like scary kind of enemies or encounters yet, but I'm sure it might be a slow burner. But again, graphics are solid. They're not obviously on the level of say the AAA budgets and stuff like that. Pieces Interactive have done a really good job of reimagining the series. The storyline is great from what I've played so far. THQ Nordic obviously publishing duties. They're also publishing Outcast as well, so they've had a fairly busy week with releases. And they like to obviously work on licensed properties like SpongeBob and stuff like that as well. So yeah, if you look at the back of it, there is obviously the characters at the back, explaining who plays who, obviously, and obviously some background, obviously environmental sort of pictures to show you what the world's like as well. So, without further ado, that is pretty much the four main games that I bought lately. I have bought a couple of indie games on the PlayStation Store. There are a couple of indie games that I am looking forward to that are coming out later this year. One being Tales of Kenzera Zao, which is again another 2.5D action platformer slash Metroidvania. And obviously, from looking at the trailers, it looks absolutely amazing again. The guy that announced the game back at the Game Awards, obviously, is quite emotional. So yeah, that's one to look forward to. Looking further ahead, there are certain games that I might look forward to. There's Unknown Nine Awakening, which looks like another solid third-person action adventure, and maybe Sandland, which obviously the animators and obviously people behind the Dragon Ball series, which looks interesting. So yeah, so this was pretty much a little update on what sort of games I've been buying and playing over the last few months. I did buy Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. I got that for I didn't buy it. I got it as a Christmas present. So I did. I have been playing that one as well. So that was that. That's obviously that's a really awesome game. They've captured the Avatar world really well. Um, and yeah, always supporting single player games with good storylines. So yeah, lots to look forward to this year. And I will continue to post throughout the year with updates on what I've been playing, doing some unboxing videos, and some hopefully some more interesting stuff in the pipeline. So thank you very much for watching. Like this video, please leave a comment down below, and see you all guys soon. Cheers, bye bye.